My goodness, what a flat-out disaster for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Credit the Grizz, of course. But this was a meltdown of historic proportions. This game was over 3 different times. Over at 12-0 to start. Over up 26 in the first half. Over up 25 in the second half. Somehow, Minnesota blew it, playing mind-numbing, asinine, foolish, clueless, rushed basketball on offense. No plan, no guts, no savvy, no clue. I mean, choose your historic nugget that you saw on the screen of futility. I mean, my goodness. I mean, you want to cite the Grizz run? How about a timeout? Call timeouts. The missed rush threes, the percentage from the field. This was a bloodbath. And maybe it was kind of fitting considering just how cocky Karl-Anthony Towns was during the ballgame. What a joke. What an embarrassment. And I love Ja Morant tweeting that after the game because Ja brought it. Ja rules. The Grizz brought it. The role players brought it. Bane bomb threes. And Karl-Anthony Towns did another El Foldo, a disappearing act in the postseason. Totally unacceptable. Morant said after the game, and you heard the clip to start the show, he wanted to shut the fans up, send them home with that L, and he did. And the poor Minnesota fans just looked shell-shocked. I mean, heck, the Grizz down 26, 1 by 9. It's not like it was a buzzer beater at the end. 1 by 9. Think about that. Morant is simply amazing. So fast, yet he plays so calm. Rocking the first postseason triple-double in franchise history. But this will be known as the collapse, a gutless puke of a slop fest by the Timberwolves. What do you know? Right after the Cardinals' outstanding general manager rightly ended any speculation of trading his quarterback, Murray tweeted about winning Super Bowls, plural, with the Arizona Cardinals. Oh, AZ's home. Oh, good. Far cry from his agent's public memo killing the team or the recent reports that Murray wouldn't play without a new deal. Fact is, Steve Keim should not trade Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray has proven he can put up big numbers. But on the flip side, he shouldn't pay him either. Murray is immature. Murray is not a leader. Murray is currently not at the voluntary minicamp, which is sadly par for the course. Kyler Murray is a big game failure, a flop. Whether that's down the stretch in 2020 and 2021, or he threw up on himself in his one career playoff game last year. Kyler and his agent like to talk, but Murray doesn't back it up. They like to threaten baseball, where Murray, of course, was a top pick of the A's. Well, listen here, guys. It's either going to be the A's or the Cardinals. And Steve Keim dropped the hammer. If only someone took a proverbial hammer to Murray to knock some sense into him. He should be there, leading the team, working out, trying to win. Instead, it's wasted time and energy, kind of like Murray in a big spot. And there it is. Joe Douglas rightly didn't deny any kind of interest in trading for Deebo Samuel. Why? Because the Jets general manager is rightly very interested in trading for Deebo Samuel. He should be. Deebo Samuel is a rock star, game changer, an image changer for the Jets. The Jets picked 4 and 10 in the first round. Of course they should give up the 10th overall pick, plus other draft picks later in the draft, to get Deebo Samuel. I mean, with what he brings to the table, with the numbers he puts up, with his unique skill set, of course, the Jets and their fans, and of course the media lackeys for the Jets, they threw themselves a parade for being the runner-up for Tyreek Hill. They didn't get him. Go get Deebo. Give Zach Wilson a chance. Can Zach Wilson play? Here's a hot take. I don't know. I don't think anyone knows. But the Jets and Joe Douglas, not me, the Jets and Joe Douglas picked him number 2 overall when they had many other options. So they clearly believe him. So support him. The Jets offense is fine. There are some guys I actually like on the board here, but nothing close to grade. But think about this. Add Deebo to this board. Add Deebo to the mix. And you're in business. The business, of course, of improving and winning and giving your quarterback a chance. I like Joe Douglas, but at some point it has to be about results. Deebo Samuel changes the entire complexion of the Jets. Do not stop until you land him. A special Friday edition of Love or Loathe. The Golden State Warriors are now the Vegas favorites to win a championship after taking a 3-0 series lead over Denver. So, love or loathe, the Warriors as the favorites. Love. I mean, what's not to love here? I mean, you watch the Warriors play, and they are clearly the best, healthiest team right now in the postseason. I mean, it's crazy. And Steph Curry's still coming off the bench. I mean, Jordan Poole is just dynamic and unbelievable, and Steph looks amazing. He poured on the points, and there was no quit in this team, no coasting up 2-0. They clawed back, and they were able to take care of business and beat the Nuggets last night. Look at these numbers. I mean, this is awesome. This is phenomenal. This is why they're the favorite, and plus, then you have Draymond Green, so obviously the way he played at the end, that sealed the deal, and it's also about time. If they sweep Denver, and they will, Denver is completely cooked physically, mentally. They don't have any dudes around Jokic at this stage, did it all year. Now it's rearing its ugly head in terms of the lack of talent and why Jokic 100% deserves the MVP, but I digress. You factor in the Devin Booker injury. Oh, just crazy. We talked about it at length yesterday. He's going to be out 2-3 weeks and probably even more than that. That shifts who the favorite is. I mean, Chris Middleton is hurt from Milwaukee, so that impacts who the favorite is. And listen, Steve Kerr, he doesn't get enough credit for being a Mount Rushmore all-time coach in the history of the NBA. Of course, Golden State's the favorite. First off, I love Brad Holmes' sweatshirt. I need that. Second off, let's be honest here, love or loathe, the Lions taking a quarterback at number 2 overall? Love. I absolutely love it. I want to stress how much I love it. Because if Jared Goff is the answer, I'd love to know the question. And if I think that Malik Willis is going to be a Josh Allen kind of clone, yeah, take him. Now, I want to acknowledge here that this take is not conventional wisdom, nor is it probable. I think, first of all, if Jacksonville fails and doesn't take Aiden Hutchinson, we never had this conversation. And Aiden Hutchinson will go to Detroit, and the Michigan product staying in Michigan will be absolutely incredible. I think Sauce Gardner could go number 2. I think they could look at the top tackles in this draft. A lot of different things. They could even take a quarterback later on. Think Desmond Ridder, pick 32. There are other options here, but if they pull the trigger on Malik Willis, I mean, I think Malik Willis is a lock to go in the top 10. So, yeah, I would love that for Detroit. Speaking of quarterbacks, love or loathe, the aforementioned Malik Willis as the top quarterback in the NFL draft. Love this too. I think Kenny Pickett is the safest quarterback. The one with the most upside is Malik Willis. And Malik Willis, I mean, of course, nice sense of humor from my guy Drew in edit, our associate producer. He puts the Syracuse highlights, Liberty against Syracuse, torching my alma mater. Thanks, Drew. Listen, I think that Malik Willis is going to be a superstar. I think that, and I'm not throwing those words around, I think Malik Willis and Kenny Pickett are both going to go in the top 10. I know that's something that people are not really focused on, but at the end of the day, too many teams need a quarterback. Detroit needs a quarterback. I think that obviously the Falcons need a quarterback. You look at the Seattle Seahawks, they should take Malik Willis if he's there. I could see New Orleans trading up. I could see Pittsburgh trading up. We talk about Detroit. I think Malik Willis has everything you want at the quarterback position. He's super bright. He's a big-time leader. You saw his pro day. He's got a cannon for an arm. And if he goes to the right spot, he can sit. He can learn. Think 2023 for his ability to take off. Tom Pelissero over at NFL.com had a great read today about Malik Willis, where he talked to general managers who said they have him rated higher than Justin Fields last year, Trey Lance last year. I agree with that. I think Malik Willis is going to be phenomenal. to baseball. Love or loathe Aaron Boone and the Yankees intentionally walking Miguel Cabrera yesterday with first base open and Miggy one hit away from 3,000. Love. I mean, I'll rip Aaron Boone for anything and everything. I mean, I'm still not over Davey Garcia yanking him in game 2 after an inning, right? But this is the easiest decision that Aaron Boone will ever make. And I applaud the fans for booing, right? You're there to see history. Granted, Miggy had 3 prior at-bats. If I'm a fan there and I want to see my guy get hit number 3,000, of course. But for media types to rip Aaron Boone, come on, Aaron Boone, not here for anything other than Yankee baseball. Not here for history, not here for your amusement. He's trying to win. He puts Cabrera on first. That is the right decision, the only decision. Save the Aaron Boone criticism for something that matters, like, lineups or pitching changes or anything else.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell for more videos.